over because that is how heat protectant works. And then I'll go grab everything and make sure that I really get it on my ends, and I'm done. Okay? Whatever remaining product is on my hand, it'll go on the hair as I go. So for our iron, I'm going to use my Babyliss Prima today. I'm able to cover more ground. Put that for me. So now I'm just going to go through, silk her out, this is when it's really needed, okay? This is when it is really needed in regards to the heat protectant. During the blow dry phase, if you follow how I do it, you won't need a lot of anything. And I do not add a lot of product to the hair. I'm one of those people, I feel like minimal is best, simple is better. And especially with our product, I don't like to use a lot of different things, so I try to be very simple. And I feel like simple is always best, especially with hair care. You don't need tons of products, tons of sprays, you don't need all of that. And then the good thing with this Favorite and Shine Serum, it is still going to leave the hair nice and shiny, but light and airy, okay? That is very important, especially when you're dealing with heat tools. You do not want your hair to be heavy. You do not want to feel like you have a product on the hair. That is where people also make a common mistake, because you want to weigh the hair down and think, I'm going to protect it to the best of my ability. I'm making sure that I don't get heat damage. Not knowing that the more product you add, the faster it is to break your bond. Okay? And by bond, I mean the hair is made up of bonds. Okay, we're talking chemistry now. Bonds, when they are intact, okay, that is when you have a curl pattern.
Down.
When the bond is broken, you no longer have a curl pattern, and now the hair is bone straight. That is what you also categorize as heat damage. Because you've done too much. You've used too much. And that's also a common mistake, too, that a lot of stylists make. They don't know that they're putting all this product on the hair, and all you're doing is burning in oil. You're burning in product into the hair. So you want to be as minimal as possible, but still protect the hair. And heat protectant does not, your hair does not require a lot for it to be protected from any type of heat damage. Okay? So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going through pressing her out. Her hair is nice and protected. By the shininess, you can tell that she has something on her hair. But should you hear a sizzle? No. Should you be able to see the room smoke and the smoke doesn't dissipate? No. If a room is smoking,
if I push your head down, that means I want your head to go down.
That means
okay?
You have too much of a problem.
Because if I mess around and burn you and you got your mouth stuck, I'll get your hair.
That is a common mistake. If you guys watch,
I don't understand why you don't get that.
Notice that all of my
if I'm pushing your head down.
Exactly the same.
Why do you hold it up?
Classes, the match you'll see is 2 by Mrs. Scott.
Hello?
There, the room
well, you
is still
can not
clear.
do that shit.
You don't see a whole bunch of smoke, okay? The hair is nice, light, and movable. And my client can walk out feeling like she had a wash just now with no product added to her hair. It should
Jason,
flow
we've
just
done
like
this a million times already. You should be with the program by now.
And still have that nice shine. Look at that.
As soon as I burn you, you gonna have your mouth stuck out. Looking crazy. Matter of fact, hold your head up and stop looking all down and stuff until if I point for you or push your head where I need it to go, then that's where you should go with it. I can't even do that shit. know I got close to you. I'm just trying to make sure I get your rip. You be alright.
Alright. And I can tell you guys as well, heat protectant also is dependent on the tool that you're using. All heat protectants are not created equal. They are all not made for every temperature of product that you're using. Some heat protectants will tell you on the bottle that they are good for up to 350 degrees. After 350 degrees, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are not going to be able, that you're going to be fully
See,
protected.
she get on my nerves.
So that's something that you also need to know. Our heat protectant is great for up to 425 degrees, but you still want to make sure that you are doing your best to care for your hair and not go overboard when it comes on to doing your silk pressing or using your iron. That's another mistake that people make at home. You get these cheap flat irons, okay, because tool does matter too. And this flat iron, it doesn't have a temperature gauge, so you can't really set the temperature on it. Or, out of fear, you set the temperature too low, and now it requires you to go over the hair multiple times. That's why your tool should always have a temperature gauge on it, whether it be digital or diode. It doesn't matter. You need to be able to control how hot or cold your iron is. That is also going to make a huge difference in how your hair reacts